Now, a few years back, Herpa Wings blessed us with this aircraft model of a 737-900ER from Turkish Airlines. I recently got my hands on it, and this is my review of it. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Review, where we, as I mentioned, will take a look at a Boeing 737-900ER from Turkish Airlines. At the front of the box we have the cutout, so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside, and on top we have the Turkish Airlines branding. On the back side of the box we then have an image of the aircraft itself. We have the Turkish Airlines branding once more and some additional information, including the original dimensions of the aircraft. And here she is, the Boeing 737-900ER in the current livery of Turkish Airlines. Now, with no further ado, let us take a closer look at some of the many details this aircraft model has to offer. And we start off with the tail section, where we have the Turkish Airlines branding on the vertical stabilizer. Underneath that we find the full registration code of the aircraft. We also have the aircraft type specification, and we can see this flower. I've been told by a good friend with Turkish roots that this is a tulip, as the flower originates from Turkey. At the front of the aircraft we again find the Turkish Airlines branding, the Turkish flag, the Star Alliance logo, and underneath that the name of the aircraft. At the very front of the aircraft we have some nice detailing around the cockpit windows, including the window wipers. If we take a look at the engine nacelles, we can see they have been kept in all white, just as most of the fuselage. And if we look at some of the details here, we can see on the backside that's not the most exciting detailing I've ever seen, but obviously it's not a brand new release, so Herpa Wings is definitely forgiven. If we look at the front, we can see the engine fan blades very nicely. Just above the wings we then find two of the three emergency exits. The third one we can find a little bit behind at the fuselage. Of course, we should also take a look at the wings, as they are also very nicely detailed. Here on the top side we can see all the different flaps, slats and spoilers carved out very nicely. Of course, we also have the markings for the emergency exit and the full registration code of the aircraft. The full registration code of the aircraft we then also find on the underside of the wings, which are also pretty nicely detailed. Of course, the wings also come with winglets, and they look really nice with the Turkish Airlines branding, as we can see here. And then we also have the landing gear. Underneath the wings we find the main landing gear. Again, here I've seen that better, but as it is not a current release, again Herpa Wings is forgiven. The front landing gear pretty much looks as any current release from Herpa Wings at the moment. And then last but not least, we also have the doors to the cargo compartments printed on here in the back side of the aircraft and here at the front of the aircraft. So there we have it, the 737-900ER in the current livery of Turkish Airlines. And what can we say about this little aircraft model? Well, I am really happy that I got my hands on it. I think it is a really nice model. The print quality of the aircraft is excellent. The physical details are also great. The only thing that I think they could have improved on is the main landing gear and how the engines look from behind. But as we know, both things have been improved over time with newer releases. So I think it is definitely an aircraft worth having in one's collection, and therefore I'm really happy to see that Herpa Wings will bring out a 737 MAX at the end of 2019. I can't wait. With that, we've reached the end of today's episode. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, then feel free to smash the like button. That really helps us out. If you're new around here and want to hit subscribe, that would be absolutely awesome. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.